What's up, guys? Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder. Jenna is pre-coffee right now. She may not be doing a lot of talking. She just woke up. Please, again, guys, please go to driverlineup.com, set up an account. We crossed 600 drivers, 600 members on our custom social network last night, which is awesome. So thank you all. Welcome to the platform. Really appreciate the support. So be sure and go join it. It's free. It's got a mobile app. It's awesome.
And it's way less toxic than Facebook.
Way less toxic than Facebook. That's the whole. That's the main point and purpose. So.
World's least toxic app.
Someone yesterday said it's the world's okayest social network. It is pretty awesome. Anyway, guys. So I've been meaning to do this video for a few days. I didn't get a video yesterday. We actually had a really busy day yesterday. Really busy day. Like, it's been a little, there's been some fuckery, or sorry, I don't normally, fine, I'm just gonna let it slide. I don't normally cuss in my videos. Every once in a while they slide. Yes, there's been some fuckery in the last, this morning, right now. I'll talk about that in a video later today. But I just didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday. And I ran my clock, my 8-hour clock, down to 22 minutes. So I didn't stop last night. I had to pee the last 4 hours that drive, but I just did not want to stop. I wanted to get here for reasons that I'll explain in the next video. But that's why I didn't get a video yesterday. Anyway, so I've seen a lot of comments, not a lot, but I've seen some comments, not necessarily on our channel, but just around the internet, before I came to Prime, while I've been at Prime, and recently, about people that complain about the 72-28 split that Prime gives you. You know, Prime, owner operators get 72% of the load, line haul, and Prime gets 28%. And I don't know how that is compared to other mega carriers that do lease programs or lease purchase programs. Remy, I just started making a video, so Remy's throwing a fit. She's been super quiet all night and morning, but I start doing a video and this is what happens. Anyway, I don't know how it is compared, but that's our numbers. And so I see this thread the other day, or is a video or something, where somebody's like, it's just complete and total BS that Prime takes their 28% before giving you 72%. That's so much of the load. And just as I said that in the video, and you guys ate that video up, I think it was like almost 2,000 views already on that video about the wrong way of looking at certain loads and stuff like that. To me, that is such a wrong way to look at the breakdown on the line haul. That's so wrong-headed, because you could say, well, as an owner operator, or running under my own authority, etc., you're going to get so much more of the load. And there's other companies that do 90-10 or 85-15 or whatever. Okay, but, and I'm not saying that you can't make better money out there as owner operators. I mean, like, run for Landstar, do what Ross is doing. You know, it's good. There's good options out there. There's a lot of owner operators that do not make the kind of money that we make. There's a lot of owner operators, and if this is not you, then it's not you. Don't be offended. There's owner operators out there that run into us at truck stops, and it's like, you haven't bathed in a week and a half. Your hair's a mess. Your truck's falling apart. You know, where's all this money? And then, so, but that's not my point. My point is that the reason that it's a struggle for a lot is because you're having to pay for accounting, you're having to pay for your authority, you're having to pay for insurance, you're having to pay for, you know, your broker's getting fees, you're having to, all these things. And I hear a lot of talk about, well, get your own customers, go work directly with customers. Okay, you get your own customer, and you know what happens if you aren't in this world yet, this owner operator get your own customer world. I'll tell you what happens. Oftentimes, you're not going to get paid for that load for 30, 60, or 90 days. Net 30, 60, or 90 days. So if you're trying to run multiple trucks that way, if you set up your own brokerage, you got to be able to float your shit for 30, 60, 90 days. And a lot of times in those contracts with those customers, they're not going to start that 30, 60, or 90 day float until they get paid. So they may not get paid for 30, 60, or 90 days. Then your 30, 60, or 90 days period starts. That's a hell of a float. Take all, and there's a lot of other variables in this too. So when you think about the fact that 28% of the load pays for everything, pays for your settlement accounting. Prime takes care of all your state fuel taxes, both the initial payment of it and the refund of all those state fuel taxes, all of your tolls. If you get a parking ticket, Prime's going to pay it. They're not going to cause all kinds of problems for you because it's easier for them. It's better for Prime's safety record to not have a bunch of drivers having all kinds of problems. So they just take it. The fuel network, having all the operations, the fleet management, the sales department, which is basically our brokerage, all the discounts on maintenance and all that stuff, having intermediaries with the manufacturers, the list goes on and on and on. All the great terminals, the facilities, the list goes on and on. It's not Prime taking 28%. It's me paying Prime 28%. That's the way you have to look at it. Otherwise, you're just going to let it get under your skin. To me, I'm keeping 72% of the load, and I'm paying Prime 28% of the load for all the services, all the features and functions, and everything that Prime does for me. That's what I pay Prime 28%. It's not Prime takes 28% and then gives me the rest. It's I'm paying Prime 28%. I don't know how, it's like any other business. And that float thing, I mean, I've seen some of you talk about getting your own authority and your own brokerage so that you can run a few trucks and you can repower your loads, and yeah, all that makes sense. But again, you got that float. You got to pay drivers. You gotta pay all your costs. You're not going to be able to bill that customer and actually get paid for sometimes over 3 months. With Prime, you get your settlement for that load that week, whether Prime gets it that week or not. So the 72-28 split, I think is fair, and I think it's worth it. And if you don't think it's fair and you don't think it's worth it, don't pay them that 28%. Go somewhere else. It's just business, you guys. It's running a business. So anyway, I think I just got a text with this lumper fee, so I'm gonna go take care of that. And I know most of you guys get this stuff. Please, when I make videos like this, don't think that I'm just like trying to argue with everybody. It's a very small percentage of people, but I just wish that it's just aggravating. It's almost as if these people running around saying this stuff have never run a business or are running a business and are failing at it, because this is just common sense business stuff. All right, guys, be safe, make good decisions. As always, drive to thrive. Check in with you with a video later today. Talk to you guys soon.